But there was one artist RKay could not charm. One artist who resisted with everything he had.
If you wanna dance, you want to rock them. This kind of fun, Jesus Christ is me savior. I just call him because he don't have me everything. When we think about all the major son, that's that are just knocking me Christ when I get much.
So Raf, even it was a sign for him because Mwikulu was his first song. Second song was Sifu Bana. I was like, what? This guy, I was like, you guy, you just need to do gospel. Because there was no that type of gospel. Mm-hmm. You understand? The movement was... That was a serious movement. Him and Henry Mtuku and RKay and Akinambuvi.
And Mwikulu was produced by?
RKay.
RKay,
yeah?
Okay.
RKay. They used to fight in studio, I remember. Because for RKay really believed in songs that are local. As in, for you to win over local guys, you must... RKay is a bright guy. I always say there are few people who made our industry become what it is right now. Because RKay, at that time, everyone who was going to the studio wanted to do hip hop, ragga, and all those things. But he was like, for us to win the common mwananchi, you must sing in your native language. So he forced Raf to sing Mwikulu.
What?
A Luhya song, yeah. Because even if you listen to that song, all the verses are not freestyle. They're just freestyle. But the chorus is the only thing that everyone remembers.
Yes, it's true.
Because RKay insisted, you can do all those takatakas in between there, you continue doing them. But the chorus, give me a chorus. And if you listen very well to that album, even the third song was Sinyangatiwe.
Yeah, that was a big song.
Yes. And if you listen to RKay's songs those days, they were kina Mary Wamboi. You understand? All these ladies were singing songs in Kikuyu. At that time, RKay was like, we want to create a movement. But this movement, we must win over guys. You must have something that defines you with your either your people, ama your clique, ama a certain group of people should relate to you and say, hey, these are our guys.
These are our guys. This is who you wetu.
Yeah.
Rufftone found a way to hold both worlds. In Sinyangatiwe and Mwikulu, he freestyles in Ragga in the verses. His own style, his own voice, but the choruses, the parts that stick, the parts that travel, the parts that people hum long after the sound ends, those are in Luhya, and those are what they remember.
Wacha Mwikulu itoke.
Mimi
sijaona kutoka hizo. Mwikulu ilitoka hivi. Sasa watu wanapiga nduru kabisa. Sasa ni watu wa Stand Muogo, wa Kakamega. Western. Na mimi nawaambia asanteni sana. Bandu wengo, asante mno. Asante sana. Mazee waliipenda bana. Watu wa Kakamega, Bungoma, Tiriki, Vihiga, sijui Muhila, Bunyore, wote wakaanza kupenda Mwikulu. Na pia Nairobi sasa ikakuja kwa na hiyo sense ya River Road stroke. Wacha maoda zianze kutoka River Road.
What?
I'm telling you the truth. I could take like 100 steps in a day, then nikirudi baada siku moja ama mbili na baleta zingine. Tena unapeleka zingine.
Na unapatiwa do?
Si unapatiwa do. Si when you are selling ukinua coke tena ama soda, unachukuanga soda unaenda bila kulipa.
Oh, ni instant.
Ni instant.
Hii ni kiosk.
Ni kiosk.
Si ati ziki.
Sima kwamba uko wako money oriented. Sasa tena si invoice my friend. Uko hakuna kitu ka invoice.
Bas mimi nilikoniwa. Mimi nilifanya invoice test.
Hapana bana. Unaingiza hivi na kwanza ukileta hivi pia unasikia uko kwa Torome wanataka. Uko kwa Kasanga wanataka.
What?
Uko kwa Wanjeri wanataka. Uko kwa Masinza wanataka. Hivyo.
Na hii ni ngoma moja ama uliweka ngoma zingine?
Niliweka tu hiyo ngoma moja. One thing I must compliment RKay. He was faster than flashlight. Ukimulika hivi RKay ashamaliza. Mazetu tunafanya hiyo ngoma hivi, Mwikulu imeanza kuchachisha huku.
Make me strong like Samson. Give me wisdom like the one Solomon. Every time me have to say me call you. I'm gonna need a you, man, I just think about you. Me believe that Jesus Christ left him missing. When me think about an image out on amen, I'll never regret what decision me no take. Because when I say that you know just said that for me and you. Ningependeko kutuma salamu
wawili popo kita Stephen Musieka chapa Sabatandarua na James Okutoni. Ujumbe ni kwamba Rufftone amenunua ile simu inafikanga honi, na wakisahau kukucha tukule ingoho tukienda Muihulu na ile mbuzi ya jirani sahi imesa.
Vanga papa venyanga, vanga mama venyanga, khatavana venyanga, vanga papa venyanga.
You guys were at Queensway House, and Rufftone came and he recorded the song Wikulu.
Yes.
And they went to shoot the video.
Yes.
In Western.
Yes.
Do you know who was in that video? Do you remember?
Nimekumbuka. By the way, Churchill himself.
Churchill was on that video.
Ile buzi ya sijui nani imezaa.
Churchill was in that video.
That's another good listener.
Mm-hmm.
Rufftone listened a lot to RKay. Because RKay was trying to tell him, this music this time and this time may not work.
Yeah.
He had another song. Rufftone, nakustaki. He had another song that, when I die, so many people will cry. Some will try to make my mother understand. So we're like, so.
Inaenda
Why are we singing about death now? Why are we speaking death?
Yeah.
Sing life. And he listened and look at the music he came
Yeah.
up with. Kina Mwekulu, all those things. He wanted to totally do them ragga.
Yeah. I mean, he was a dancehall artist.
He's a dancehall artist.
That's his background.
But RKay is trying to tell him, yes, ragga is, that's what you like. Mm-hmm. But will it work here then? Now maybe it can work.
Yeah.
The industry is diversified.
Yeah.
Then it wouldn't have.
Oh, wow.
So, by the way, he still did his, that is still ragga.
Yes.
It's
So
just
if
that
you
it has an African,
ragga with
that's it.
African.
May have to say that, I mean, that's ragga.
Yeah.
That's the only Luhya.
Yeah. But that song changed the trajectory of gospel music.
Sana.
Yeah.
And even the combi of them and Henry Mutu.
Mm-hmm. That was another one.
What was that song?
Sifu Bwana.
Very nice
Yeah.
mix. So when you fuse them, then now, if you came with ragga originally, where would you fit in Henry? But if you fuse it a little bit, then now
the two of them, it complemented each other so well.
Sana.
Mwikulu, a Luhya word meaning heaven, topped the Kiss 100 chart show. The top 7 at 7. A secular station, a Luhya gospel song at number 1 on Nairobi's biggest radio station. In a language that Nairobians who had never set foot in Western Kenya could not understand and loved anyway.
So, when I did that first video and I brought it out, ikatoka, when it came out, it was like it was 20 years ahead of its time. Mi nakwambia kuanzia kwa wazae, sasa kwa one of the first gospel videos yenye mavijana wal resonate nao na pamoja na wazee. So mimi kumbe nimepull amajimaji gidigidi on this generation.
Yep.
Sasa unaenda kwa church, pasi anasema huyo nini akemba ule mwenye alishoot kwa nyumba manyasi, huyo kijana huyo wacha ibe. So I got favor with elders.
What?
Which is very essential for young people to realize that.
Yeah.
So I was having this name that it is recognizable to both wazazi, to both preteens, na watoto na ufanyia.
And also Nairobi Sharks.
And up country.
Yeah.
Mwikulu is the first song that nilipia air ticket ya kwanza. Show ilikuwa ni Kisumu. And that's why even till today, Raf is still respected in the Luhyaland. They always feel like this guy represented us to the fullest. Yeah, because RKay was like, no, you must do a Luhya song. You must do a Luhya song. It was a fight. I remember. It was not easy.
RKay did not just tell Rufftone to change his sound. He told him to go home, to go back where he came from and sing.
Nikasema, by the way, idea RKay ananiambia, you should appreciate your home. What's wrong with it? Na nika realize immediately, wase wanaogopa kusema mimi ni Mkisii, mimi ni Mluhya. Wasapere sijui shida ni nini. Wanasemanga tu mimi ni Mkikuyu ama sababu ya accent ni nzito huwezi kataa. Wanasema, lakini hizi tribes zingine usikie mtu anakataa. So nikashinda, mbona mabesti wangu watakangi kusema tribe? Mbona mtu anataka kusema tu kweli mimi natoka Ocha? Mimi nikasema mimi sasa hiyo ndo mimi goda kaniko hiyo ndo natoroka nayo. Nikasema video yangu naenda kushutia Kakamega.
Welcome Wikulu tafadhali. Are you enjoying yourself?
is 2002. Kenyan gospel is beginning to move. Okeliamoko has just happened. And in the studios where RKay is working, a collaboration is forming that will become one of the defining sounds of that era. Henry Mutuku, a young Kamba woman from Nairobi's Eastlands, whose voice had been nominated for the Kora Award in 2002, came to record her debut album Simama. One of the songs on that album was Usichoke. This was co-written by Henry, Rufftone, and RKay. This was produced by RKay in 1 hour. Vocals recorded from 7 to 8 p.m.
One thing I must compliment RKay, he was faster than flashlight. Ukimulika hivi RKay ashamaliza. Mazemi, I've never seen anything like that. Baada ya 1 hour ngoma yangu imeisha. Henry pia ndio sasa nataka kuanza kurecord. I don't know what happened. RKay akafanya pia movie alikuwa. So mimi nikienda kwa studio nikasema Iggy. Movie akaniambia, that's a nice hook, eh? That's a nice hook. Kufika ndani ya studio, RKay ako 10. Movie akasema, that's it. Ilikuwa ni ngoma ya Henry.
Ay.
Akasema, wewe bana Raf baka uweke hapo maverses. Satisfy Jesus, purify, notify, other people testify, glorify. Nikapiga hiyo. Henry Mutuku akeka Kikamba, RKay akeka Kirundi. Victor akotu hapa anapiga masamana mangine. Ndio akaniambia weka Iggy to date hiyo jina ikashika hapo hivyo.
What?
Ndio tukafanya Usichoke. Tukaifanya kutoka kitu tu saa 1 by saa 2. RKay akasema mnataka nini hapa ishi?
Ngoma
imeisha. RKay siku alikuwa on fire. Akishika keyboard. Akasema mnafanya nini hapa ishieni?
Usichoke and songs like Nampenda Bwana by Jogsi, which Rufftone credits as another RKay production, became the gateway through which the young generation in Kenya encountered gospel music. They had it on Kiss FM, on Capital FM, stations that had never championed Christian music before.
Jogsi tulikutana nao sasa kwa RKay. By the time nilikuwa nimeanza kurekodi kwa RKay, Jogsi were in school, Lena and Kaberere. And there's a third guy, I've forgotten his name. So I met them there. But they were in school. So they had this song moja na ingine hiyo Napenda Bwana sibadilishi. So wakakuja wakatoa hiyo ngoma, which ikakuja ikatu compliment sana sina Henry Mutuku, because now it's like God used these two artists, Rufftone, Henry Mutuku, and then he started now through them raising others. Jogsi are some of those artists that God really used to push the gospel and to spread the gospel of Christ in this nation, particularly to the young generation. Ambassadors, you've forgotten in Kane, that was a major blockbuster.
The names keep coming. Esther Wahome, Mary Githinji, Sarah Kay, Angela Chibalonza. Artists from completely different generations, different sounds, different congregations, all finding their way to the same producer. And through all of this, the studios, the nominations, the hits, RKay was doing something that almost nobody in Kenyan music knew about him.
I know he's from Burundi.
I ended up in Kenya after fleeing war in my country of Burundi. So I was pretty much a refugee in Kenya as a young boy, as in the early teenage years of my life, and ended up fleeing to a country by myself, alone, and stayed for 8 years without news of my family.
Wow.
And but in that time, I was able to grow my musical gift, and including starting to write songs and producing songs eventually.
So again, I think God loves foreigners because awananga parent apart from God himself. So that's what I saw in RKay. He didn't have the people were trying to harass him because he's a foreigner and all that, but I saw God put in him. I told you, even in school there were people, unapata watu wanatoka maisha ya juu, wengine ya chini, but if you have a talent they'll all come and respect you. So that's one thing I saw God used in RKay, because now RKay it's like he was born at a time as that, because Kenyan gospel music just needed that kind of touch that he had. There's a way songs RKay because kingia hivi unasikia roho imemelt. They attracted an ambience of gospel, prayer, genuineness. You understand? Si ngoma siku hizi kwanza zinakubomoa. Unashindwa kwani kuna earthquake ndio unasikia Jalali huko ndani. Hapana. So RKay had that touch. And the funny thing about RKay, he could do a song that will resonate with young people. Na pia angeshika Jogsi, na hizo vitu zilikuwa zinahappen tukiona kwa mnenda studio, unaona ati kuna Jogsi hapo, baada Jogsi ni RKay. Baada RKay ni Daddy Owen, baada Daddy Owen ni Chibalonza. Even as a producer,
it's crazy.
Flip from those 2 generations, 3 generations. So he did that, and God used him so much in pushing the envelope of gospel from where it was. Na actually yeye ndiye alisaidia sana, God alitumia RKay kupenetrate in this mainstream media.
Yes.
Kama nimekuambia, nakumbuka kwa Kiss, I saw it with my 2 eyes. Na it was an overflow from that, ikaanza kuingia Capital.
And through all of this, Usichoke, Mwikulu, Sinyanga Tiwere, Nampenda Bwana, the studio fights, the 1-hour sessions, the chart hits, the sound stayed the same. Rufftone had a name for it.
Alikuwa ngoma zake nika Fanta. Fanta ulipata kwa dunia, test ni the same, change. Lakini pia utakunywa, ukufe uyashtuka bali ngoma tunaita complain. Zinafanana kazi zote, lakini zina hit. RKay alikuwa hadi
beat zake. Kwanza ulikuwa unaanga akumike session. Ando ngoma hizo.
Anatoa strings. Hizo ma strings anaongeza ma strings sasa.
Hawaongeza sasa vingine.
Anajaza zako tu sasa ana change tu.
Pattern ina back the same.
Yeah.
Lakini
mixing. Ikifika kwa mixing safi. Na hata hiyo tunasema ni the same instruments bado ni tamu.
Alitolea kina Lemba ile ngoma yao ile na Kaberere. Lifinya hiyo ngoma.
Lakini hizo ngoma, let me tell you something about RKay. Hizo ngoma zilikuwa na push mambo za raga na nini? Kulikuwa na mpush.
Hapo iko yake Zuku.
Zuku liko yake.
Alikuwa anafinya Zuku bro.
Hata mbele ngoma gani itakuwa tu Zuku.
By the way.
Alikuwa na, lakini sasa hiyo alikuwa na hiyo, that's the same thing tuna miss in this country.
The artist who fought RKay hardest became the clearest proof of what RKay always knew. Sing where you come from. Sing in the language you people understand, and they will call you their own. The whole of Luhyaland calls Rufftone their own.
Ewe,